So, bit of a bad one really, and I didn't know if I was going to do this. I'm being watched by someone in the distance. I've had a really tough winter with bees. This site here, which you'll all recognise this site, down to 2. I've lost 9 hives. It's really, really disheartening. The 2 I've got is literally 2 nukes. I've got this swarm nuke where it was in the roof, and I left it too late, so I'll overwinter it like that. And this little one here, which is an old Castle Farm EPP hive on the floor. So fair play to these hives. This is the one I tried to paint, and it didn't paint very well. But otherwise, a really, really poor year. So I've had my double broods go, 14 by 12s go. I've had double brood nukes go, and you can see that we've been attacked by some woodpeckers on some of them. So woodpecker damage, and there's another one round here with real bad woodpecker damage, but I can't find it now. I can't find it. There was another one with woodpecker damage. I must be, oh, maybe it was this one actually. It chips off here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, look, so woodpeckers trying to get in there, so I'm going to bung that up with some grass just to plug the hole on a temporary basis anyway. But yeah, no, really, really poor year. So we've lost most of them. We can go through some of them. I'll show you. So this one here, for instance, we've got this one here. You can see we've got a couple of wasps in there, some liquid ingress. Where's my tool? Oh, I left my tool in the car, but you can see we've got lots of activity out the front. So lots of dead bees, dead wasps around. So having this sheet's quite handy. So in the summer, in late summer, we saw all the wasps on the floor, and they were really obvious to see. So we can see bits along here, but we've got obviously just mould where it's got wet. Nasty. So small little cluster. Oh, I need to get one. Got my tool, left it in the car. So we'll go through this. So that's a heavy frame, lots of pollen that's going mouldy, where, yeah, it's just old. Pollen goes mouldy if it's not sealed. Same there, mouldy pollen. Quite empty of stores though, to be fair. However, this one's interesting. Now we're coming to cat brood, and we've got eggs and larvae in the bottom there. But again, lack of food, lots of brood. Again, it's just this crystallized honey at the edge. Again, it's just, here we go, we're starting to get the cluster now. So pretty shitty. Look at that, bees right at the bottom. So they've starved. I think they've got cold, they've clustered up. They didn't have enough food. All the food's all crystallized. Yeah. I think they've literally just dwindled down and starved. But then there's honey, but it's all just solidified. And I guess in the middle of winter, just really sad. But I'm seeing that along a lot of them. So they had food right above them. So in this box, this was right above the cluster, and again, all crystallised. Yeah. pretty shitty. But yeah, we lost a few. I knew we had that one go before. This one, we had to do a really late split, so they were swarming. From what I remember, it was September. That had 3 extensions on, and that started to swarm. So we split that into that one and that one. Yeah, and they've gone, so that's life. But really sad. Down to 2. So now we've got a lot of clean-up work to do. Yeah, I'm just rambling because I'm really disappointed. I've had a really, really harsh winter across all 3 of my sites. The 4th one obviously just got a couple of hives on at the moment. But I moved down a few weeks back, but really, really disappointed. So yeah, it's still double-figure hives, but it's tough. I don't know if it was last year where it was just such stop and start. I don't know if it was that. Some people might say Varroa, but I do treat. You know, we use strips, we vaporize. So it's not Varroa, not on this site anyway. Not on any of the sites. So I'm just rambling. I'm just really disappointed. But yeah, cheers guys.